Tonight, we're heading to Alaska, the last frontier. Beyond its glaciers and grizzlies, Alaska hides truths that challenge everything we think we know about America's wildest state. Let's dive into 15 facts that will reshape your view of this vast, untamed land. Alaska's coastline is longer than all other U.S. states combined. The U.S. has about 12,283 miles of general coastline. Alaska alone claims 6,640 of those, but if you count every inlet and island, Alaska's tidal shoreline stretches to a mind-boggling 46,600 miles, enough to circle the Earth nearly twice. This immense jagged edge shapes every aspect of life here, from marine habitats to human settlement. Communities cling to the sea, relying on its bounty and braving its storms. The coastline is a source of resources, danger, and endless wonder. Imagine flying for days and seeing nothing but the wild, convoluted meeting of land and water. In Alaska, the coastline isn't just a feature, it's a world of its own. In northern Alaska, the sun doesn't set for months. Welcome to the midnight sun. In Utqiagvik, the sun rises in May and doesn't set until August, 80 days of daylight. Life adapts. Kids play outside at midnight, plants and animals thrive in the endless light. This phenomenon is caused by the Earth's tilt, bathing the Arctic in continuous sun during summer. But winter brings the opposite 2 months of polar night, when the sun never rises. This dramatic cycle defines life in Arctic Alaska, demanding resilience and adaptability. Here, light and darkness are not just times of day, they're seasons. Alaska was Russian before it was American. In 1867, the U.S. bought Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million, about 2 cents an acre. At the time, critics called it Seward's folly, mocking the purchase as a frozen wasteland. But gold, oil, and natural riches soon proved it a bargain. Russian influence lingers in Onion Dome churches and place names. The Alaska Purchase became one of history's most profitable land deals. Sometimes the best investments are the ones nobody else understands. Denali towers above North America at 20,310 feet. Its vertical rise from base to summit is greater than Everest's, making it visually stunning. Denali means the Great One in the Koyukon Athabascan language, a name restored in 2015. The mountain creates its own weather, often shrouded in clouds. Climbing Denali is a test of endurance and skill, attracting mountaineers worldwide. For most, just seeing Denali is a humbling reminder of nature's power. Alaska is home to over 3 million lakes larger than 20 acres. That's 300 times more than Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. These lakes are remnants of the last ice age, carved by retreating glaciers. They're vital habitats for fish, birds and mammals, and essential for human travel and survival. Lake Iliamna, the largest, is bigger than Connecticut, and home to rare freshwater seals. In summer, lakes are highways for float planes. In winter, they become ice roads. Alaska's lakes are the lifeblood of its wilderness. Alaska's night sky often erupts in the aurora borealis, a cosmic light show. In places like Fairbanks, the northern lights can be seen up to 243 nights a year. Solar winds collide with Earth's atmosphere, creating curtains of green, pink, and purple. Each color tells a story of atoms and altitude. For centuries, the aurora has inspired myths and drawn travelers from around the world. In Alaska, the sky itself is alive with wonder. Alaska is more than twice the size of Texas, yet nearly empty of people. With just 1.3 people per square mile, it's America's least densely populated state. Half the population lives near Anchorage, the rest is pure wilderness. Solitude is the norm. You can travel for hours without seeing another soul. This vastness breeds independence and self-reliance. Infrastructure is a challenge, but the wild remains untouched. Here, the wilderness isn't a park, it's the default. Alaska is where true solitude and wildness endure. Alaska isn't just ice, it's fire. The state sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire with over 100 active volcanoes. The 1912 Novarupta eruption was the largest of the 20th century, creating the Valley of 10,000 Smokes. Volcanic ash can ground plains and reshape landscapes overnight. The Alaska Volcano Observatory monitors these restless giants. Beneath the snow, Alaska is constantly being remade by fire. The land's power is as much below as above. Alaska's official state sport is dog mushing, a tradition born of survival. The Iditarod sled dog race honors the 1925 Serum Run to Nome, a life-or-death relay across 1,000 miles. Mushers and dogs face blizzards, sub-zero cold, and wild terrain. The dogs are the true athletes bred for stamina and spirit. Dog mushing is a living link to Alaska's past and a celebration of grit. In Alaska, endurance is a way of life. Alaska has no state income or sales tax. Oil wealth funds the Alaska Permanent Fund, a massive investment portfolio. Each year, residents receive a dividend, sometimes over $1,000 per person. The absence of state taxes and the annual payout make Alaska unique. Some local taxes exist, but the state's system is built on sharing resource wealth. Here, the land literally pays you to live on it. It's a financial experiment made possible by natural riches. Wrangell St. Elias is America's largest national park, 13.2 million acres, bigger than Switzerland. It's larger than Yellowstone and Yosemite combined, with room to spare. The park contains 4 mountain ranges, 9 of the 16 tallest U.S. peaks, and glaciers bigger than Rhode Island. Wildlife thrives: grizzlies, caribou, moose, and more. Few roads penetrate this wilderness. Most of it is accessible only by bushplane or on foot. Its remoteness preserves its wild character. Here, nature's forces, glaciation, volcanism, erosion, work undisturbed. Wrangell St. Elias is Alaska in microcosm, vast, wild, and untamed. Alaska's flag, 8 gold stars on blue, was designed by a 13-year-old orphan, Benny Benson. In 1926, a contest invited schoolchildren to design a flag for the territory. Benny's design, the Big Dipper and North Star, symbolizing strength and Alaska's northern destiny. The blue field represents the sky and the forget-me-not flower. His simple, powerful vision won, and the flag was adopted in 1959. Benny received a scholarship and a gold watch. Alaska's flag is a testament to youthful imagination and enduring symbolism. Alaska's caribou herds, over 750,000 strong, migrate thousands of miles each year. The western Arctic herd alone travels up to 3,000 miles annually. Their migration is a spectacle: rivers of animals crossing tundra and rivers, timed to the emergence of new plant life. For indigenous peoples, caribou are central to culture and survival. Every part of the animal is used for food, clothing, and tools. The health of the herds is tied to the health of the land and its people. The caribou migration is Alaska's ancient, living heartbeat. Alaska is one of the world's most seismically active places. The 1964 Good Friday earthquake, magnitude 9.2, was North America's strongest ever. It lasted nearly 5 minutes, causing landslides, tsunamis, and widespread destruction. 131 lives were lost, but new building codes and preparedness followed. Today, Alaskans are taught to drop, cover, and hold on. Earthquakes are a constant reminder of the land's restless power. Resilience is part of the Alaskan spirit. Juneau, Alaska's capital, is unique. You can't drive there from anywhere else. Surrounded by mountains and water, it's accessible only by air or sea. The Alaska Marine Highway and the airport are lifelines for people and goods. This isolation shapes daily life and politics. Proposals to build a road spark debate over cost, environment, and character. For now, Juneau remains spectacularly remote, a capital defined by its separation. Here, the forecast includes not just weather, but the next flight or ferry. Alaska is a land of extremes: endless light, deep darkness, fire, ice, and solitude. Its wildness shapes the land, the wildlife, and the people. These facts are windows into a state that remains America's last great mystery. Which fact surprised you most? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating places. Thanks for watching. There's always more to discover in the last frontier.